Welcome to It Was Never You, where we talk about narcissism, complex PTSD, and recovery. So again, I wanted to touch on the subject of covert narcissism. They have the ability to mask their identity by appearing more demure than the overt narcissist. So the overt narcissist, you see them coming a mile away. They're loud, they're gregarious, they're the center of attention, they love it. The covert narcissist is more sly. They can appear almost angelic in nature, very altruistic, very out for everybody, but behind closed doors, they are extremely abusive to the people that are closest to them. And that is why the world does not see what you see, because they are able to hide it in such a way. They know empathy. They know empathy cognitively, so they understand when they're supposed to feel bad. They understand when they're supposed to do things for people to keep that. It's a mask. So they were traumatized in some cases, and they created this image that they have to appear. They created this image that they have to appear angelic to the world. But once you get to know them deep inside, the mask will fall. And then because they have love bombed you in the beginning, and they have given you the idea because they thought they could get something from you. So they saw goodness in you, so they're attracted to something in you, whether it is fame, whether it is fortune, whether it is something that they view that you have that they lack. They want it. They want that thing from you. They are emotional vampires, and they will suck the life out of you. So in the beginning, they love bomb you, and they put you up on this pedestal, and they tell you how great you are. And then they start to break you down little by little, and they become like this monster. Now, this is true for the overt and the covert, but the overt is people can catch them quicker. The covert, people don't understand, and they don't see what you're seeing. And that oftentimes leads us into a path of trying to get the world to see what we see. And the more that you push, the more that you try to show everybody what you see, the more you look like what they've said about you when they have started their smear campaign against you. So because they have love bombed you, because they have treated you and put you up on a pedestal, now they're trying to knock you down. You get confused, and you say to yourself, is it me? Am I the one that is wrong? Because it causes cognitive dissonance. So you can't understand being a normal, quote unquote, normal person. Why did they treat me like this? And now why are they treating me so poorly? Why did they put me up on this pedestal, and why are they knocking me down? There must be something wrong with me. This is not true. The monster that you see, the thing that you see that is knocking you down and treating you badly, that is the real person. No doubt about it. No ifs or buts or ands, and maybe I did something. And you can test it, because the more and more that you try to comply with their needs and their wants, the more you will see they will have more expectations of you. It's that dangling carrot that they will dangle in front of you, and they will hold you always moving the goalposts, and you're never able to attain a level of love from them, because you're seeking validation from somebody who doesn't want to give it to you. They are moving the like I said, the goalposts, and you will never be able to attain what you so deeply want. And that's where we have to search within ourselves to figure out what we are lacking and why we are needing it from this person who is abusing us. And oftentimes you don't even believe that it's abuse, because you think that there is something wrong with you. A lot of times we have to go back to childhood and realize where the attachments became faulty, where maybe you had a parent that acted the same way, or you never felt like you were good enough. So now what happened is you find a relationship where you are not good enough. You're not good enough. You'll never be good enough. You have to break those ties and figure out what that is, and you have to do inner child work, and you have to figure out what exactly is broken inside of you in order for you to heal. And that's not to say that they won't come anymore. They may come, but you'll figure it out quicker. You'll figure it out a hell of a lot quicker than you did in a relationship for 10 years, in a relationship for 20 years. And don't beat yourself up too bad, because I know people that are 60 and 70 years old and have just figured this out. And guess what? It's okay. wherever you are on this in this process, as long as you are doing the work, and as long as you are not sitting complacent and not picking yourself up. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Yes, whatever you thought about these people is your reality. It is true. But you trying to get people to understand you want people to see the wolf and they see the sheep. It is futile for you. Just leave it. Let it be. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, as difficult as it is, and as opposite as it sounds to human nature, for you to want to clear your name and for you to get people to see truth. Sometimes they are stuck in darkness and they are feeling around for the light and they can't find the light switch. And if you turn the light switch on, they won't even be able to deal with it. So everybody is on their own time frame. Everybody is in their own journey, and your lesson is different than theirs. So I would spend your time trying to heal yourself as opposed to trying to get people to see what you saw, because it serves you nothing to try to go after these people. Yes, the sheep is what people see. The wolf is what you know. And what you know is the truth. They may not be a wolf to other people right now. They may not be a wolf. And people don't want to see the wolf. They want to believe the sheep. And they will. They have a way of manipulating people, and they have learned how to act. They study people, and they've studied you in the beginning. The reason they sat and talked to you in the beginning for hours, trying to see, and you poured your heart out to them, because you thought that you had found a best friend or a soulmate, and they'll tell you, I've never felt this way with anybody else. You're my soulmate. I just feel like I'm at home with you. And then all of a sudden they start treating you like garbage. This is par for the course. This is what these people do. It's not you. It was never you. But as a child, now you as an adult are responsible for your actions and for your attachments to people and for how you view the world. You are responsible for that. And there is healing. Don't let anybody tell you that there isn't healing. There is healing. It is a process. It is a process, but it is doable.